today is July 11th, 7-Eleven. And
Yeah.
7-Eleven does free Slurpees on 7-Eleven Day. And Joe Zagacki, the voice of the Miami Hurricanes, is joining us. I know his lovely wife is in the car with him as well. We're watching the video. Where are you? You're at a 7-Eleven somewhere?
Yes, Hawk, Cheryl, and I. It's a road trip, you know. There's not a 7-Eleven in our neighborhood. So now we're in Pembroke Pines. Should I say where we are? We're at Taft and Flamingo. And it's very popular. A lot of people are, I've been sitting here doing the play-by-play of people going in and out of the door. Some are going in for seconds and thirds.
So now you're there at that particular 7-Eleven. Should we do a promotion where if anyone walks up to you, you will buy them a donut or something, as long as you're giving away your exact location? Do you want to flex a little bit?
Well, here's the deal with that. I'm more than happy to buy him a donut or buy him a taquito,
Sure.
a roller grill, 5-piece bone-in wings, or some Newports. The corporate card that's in my wallet.
What a great radio promotion. If you go see Joe Zagacki at a 7-Eleven, he'll buy you a pack of Newport.
Claudia signs off on it. I'll buy someone, some Marlboro.
Funny. So I'm assuming you were just reading all the posters on the 7-Eleven windows there as you rattled off the entire menu.
Well, 3rd down and 7 for the Canes from the 35. Save when you buy 2 Marlboro.
All right. Hey, do you remember, how does your brain work? Do you remember the national championship game last year? We're so bad at, I can retain 80s music. That's my wheelhouse, movie lines, but sports matchups, Super Bowls, NBA championships, even national championship games, which I watched, I was into, I wagered on. In the last segment, I couldn't even remember who played in last year's national championship. Could you rattle off 20 years in a row?
Probably not, but last year's national championship game, the problem that I have with it is I was with the University of Miami basketball team, and we had a flight to San Francisco, which was delayed, so I missed the game because I was in the air. I still have not watched it, but I am going to watch it before Miami plays Notre Dame. What do we got, 6 weeks until that game?
Yeah.
So I've yet to watch it, but I will watch it, but I didn't have a chance because we were flying to California.
Are we ready to go, by the way? Is Carson Beck the starting quarterback? Is he healthy? And are we is everything in place? Do we know anything about this team? Are they going to be legit good, or we have no idea till they take the field week 1?
No, I think they're going to be good because they've recruited at a high level. A lot of those homegrown players or, high school players that they recruited are now juniors. Guys like Mark Fletcher and Reuben Bain. Everybody talks about the transfer portal, but you need guys like Fletcher and Bain to have great seasons. And those were guys that are homegrown, local, high school players that have been developed in the system. And then they've been surrounded by these transfer portal players, namely Carson Beck. I think he's going to be very good. From what I understand, he's been throwing. And I know there's this, for some reason, he's coming under a lot of criticism. And I don't get it. As I mentioned before, his last 6 games last year, I think his number was 11 touchdowns and no interceptions. And I know he's got this injured wing, or had one, but it's not like he's forgotten how to play football. He played at a high level for Georgia. And I think, this would be saying the bar very high, I guess, but the defense has got to be a lot better than it was a year ago.
Joe, it's funny you say that because I was going to ask about the defense because Cam Ward got us out of a lot of trouble in them late games. We were winning games 45-42. I don't think you can't set up your team with doing that. Is the defense, Corey Heatherman, what was he in, Minnesota? It's not the same competition as the ACC. Can his aggressive defense, what I've heard you talk about, can that translate, and does he have the guns to run it?
Well, it better translate. That's why he was brought here. Minnesota's in the Big Ten, so they played quality competition. The Big Ten won the last 2 national championships, so there you go, Hawk. There's 2 in a row for you. Michigan, Ohio State, they were a top 25. They were top 25 total defense. I think they were top 10 red zone defense. Coincidentally, in the spring game, the offense had a 1st and goal at the 1 yard line and didn't punch it in. They got held in the spring game. So maybe you can't read much into that, but I know that was a point of emphasis. And they took the ball away a lot a year ago. And I do think there is something to coordinators that generate turnovers. And he's a guy that in his career, his defenses have been able to take the ball away. So I suspect Miami will be better with that part of their defense. At least I hope so. And yeah, the defense last year, ultimately, if you look back at last season and scratch your head, you say, well, they didn't get to the playoff because their defense wasn't good enough. And that's it.
Real quick before we send you in to get the Slurpees, just speaking of recruiting, you mentioned the word recruiting. What about the basketball team? How has Jay Lucas done? Because I read something the other day that they've got a pretty decent recruiting class so far.
Yeah, I think he did very well. It's going to be unusual because it's an entirely new team. I have never seen anything like it. They are going to have 12 or 13 completely new players, a completely new coaching staff. So the question will be, how fast you bring them together. Can they achieve an identity early in the season? What will that identity be? And if it's based on what he did at Duke, what his responsibility was at Duke, he was in charge of defense. So you would think that he wants to build a team that can defend and rebound. And if you look at the roster, the players on this roster, their qualifications are, guys that were very good defenders, good rebounders, and every position is size. They're going to be big, especially on the wing. Now, can they score a lot? I don't think they brought in elite scorers, but I think for him, he wants to start with defense and rebounding.
All right, let's send you into 7-Eleven. You're there with your wife, Cheryl. Now, if you don't want to get the free Slurpees, which I think are very small, and you want to get, because very hot out today, you guys want to get the regular size Slurpees, larges, I'm happy to reimburse you for it because this is fun for us. So I want you to get whatever you want to get.
Oh, you're going to reimburse. Like I said, I have the corporate card. You ready?
Yeah. Well, do however you want to work. However you want to work it.
Ever get out and forget to shut it off? I've done that before.
I haven't done that yet, but I'm sure I'm coming close.
Just leave your car on and walk away.
I'm sure that's just around the corner.
A lot of people out. Here we go. Here's our roll.
The Zagackis are. I'll give you a little play-by-play. I'm watching video. The Zagackis are walking outside.
We're going into 7-Eleven right now. See, I got this free Slurpee.
Hey.
The free
Slurpee day. All right. Do you know how to flip your camera around? Can you flip the camera around?
Well, he can. He can.
Good.
Oh.
Francisco is our he's the owner. He's the cash register person. There he is.
Oh, look at that. You know the guy.
Oh, wait a minute. Now look, we got a log jam here. You think I should run in front of all these people? Look it.
Yeah, just yell, "I'm Joe Zagacki," and "I'm Joe Zagacki" over and over again.
Yeah.
I don't think some of these people speak English. I could be
well, say it in Spanish. Yo soy Joe Zagacki.
Okay. Wait a minute. So we have a green flavor. We have green. Should I go for green for the University of Miami?
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We have a log jam here at the.
We can't make our own Slurpee. She says she has to do it for us.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, interesting. So you can't squirt your own Slurpee.
Lady right here.
I'm on the radio right now.
She don't want to be on the radio. She
go.
says she has to make the Slurpee for us.
Hey, Joe, say move it or lose it.
Say dos Slurpees.
Wait a minute, they're putting out cups.
Okay, what color do you want?
All right, well, Hawk, we're going to go with, what's that green? Oh, green's not ready yet.
Green's out. Ask her what's ready. Ask her what's good.
What's ready? Wild cherry?
What about this?
Mountain Dew? What about Coke?
Ask her if they can make it extra thick like a milkshake.
Yeah, okay, can we do can we mix them?
Yeah.
Okay, give me wild cherry.
There we go.
And Coke.
There you go. Oh, that's a good mix right there.
Yeah.
Now,
Ask her when they give away free cigarettes. What day is that?
what day is free cigarette day? We have free cigarette day? We give away free cigarettes?
I love how Joe has no respect for her saying, I don't want to be on camera.
I don't know how well this is working, but
All right, listen, you're in a public place. And
wife's
if you're in a
gonna-
public place, you're going to be on camera. It's the way today's world works.
Azul.
All right, Cheryl's getting a blue one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Larry Bluestein's there.
practicing in case she's on 790.
Hey, Miss Z.
All right, this is delightful. This is
Oh.
truly delightful.
Okay, Grandpa's coming out.
Did I hear?
All
Yeah,
right.
did I hear somebody just yelled out "Abuelo" to Joe Zagacki?
How are you? Is that your granddaughter? And your grandson? Oh, okay. Hi. You're on the radio. Good. Yeah, I'm going to bring you some business. This is for you. Want to say hello to Francisco?
I would love to.
Say hi, Francisco.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Happy 7-Eleven Day, Francisco. Happy 7-Eleven Day. This is a big day at 7-Eleven.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, it is. We are enjoying and having.
What is the best Slurpee flavor? What is your opinion? Best Slurpee flavor?
That's Slurpee flavor. That's,
all right?
What's the best Slurpee flavor?
We have a Coke, a cherry, blueberry. They are the best. I mean, the 3 best sellers.
All right.
Oh,
man.
really? Not
Put
pina
a lot of
colada?
work with you.
Not pina colada. Ask them if they have pina colada.
Yeah, pina colada.
We don't. We have. Besides that, we have dragon fruit. We have one called. I don't
For people keeping healthy, you know,
remember
if you want to
the
keep
name,
healthy.
but it's lime late. I don't know, something like that.
All right.
I
There's
don't remember.
six flavors. Hold on.
Tell them thank you. Tell them thank you for playing along with us. We appreciate it.
You follow the University of Miami?
Maybe ask him about the cigarettes. He has some pool.
Francisco's a hurricane fan.
Ah, very nice.
Nice. Hey.
Hey, Crowder, you want one of these?
I'll eat me a glizzy now, Joe.
How about some Monterey Jack Taquito?
Oh, I mean, bring
Oh,
a couple
my
of those. We're good to go. All right, have Cheryl give us a review of the Slurpee.
Okay, how's the Slurpee?
The Slurpee is fabulous.
Which flavor did she get? Azul?
I have blue, multiple blue. So
Very
the next
nice.
question is, do you want us to bring you back any Funyuns or pork rinds? What are we going for here?
Oh, you're speaking Crowder's language. Do they have boiled peanuts there, Joe?
Boiled peanuts. Look around.
Joe
Boneless
Joe
wings.
literally has to drive right past my neighborhood to get home from there. I know exactly
Right.
where he is.
All right, I'm coming right by your house. Pickled
Yeah.
peanuts.
In the next
All right.
segment, you could show up with a can of boiled peanuts, and it would make my day. All right, Joe, we got to go. We love you. You are the greatest friend that this show has ever had, and I'm glad you and your wife were able to enjoy a couple Slurpees on our time.
I recommend the Coke and cherry.
That's a good mix.
Yes,
That's
that
a
sounds
savvy
good.
veteran move right there.
Yeah.
All right, go check. Make sure your car's not still on, Joe.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. Joe Zagacki. That was
So,
just delightful. That was, I mean, that couldn't have gone any better, could it have?
I love it.
I love that. I just
I like sending Joe in the world because he's Joe.
Joe
everywhere.
in the world is delightful to me. He's got no filter.
Nothing.
He just doesn't care.
I
He was
stopped
at the
at
top of his lungs. He's like, I don't think half these people speak English.
I stopped in the
Always
middle of
something you
the
say
road.
under your breath. Yeah.
Middle of the road to say hi to him, and the car behind me starts honking. He just waves at him. Hey, Joe, they don't want to be your friend. They want to move.
And he does the thing that makes me cringe, which, you know, like you ever with someone and they're like, hey, tell them you're on the radio. You'll give them publicity and whatever. And I'm like, oh, don't do that because they don't know what, you know. And he's like, University of Miami. I got you. I'll get you airtime. I love him. I
The
love
girl,
everything about
he's like, you're on the radio. The girl clearly puts her hand over her face. 2 seconds later, look here,
Right,
look, you're on the radio. Look.
But also, like in 2025, nobody even knows what radio is, and he's just a guy talking into his phone. So, you know, and it's like, so like the girl's going, huh? What? I'm on the radio. Hey, guy, you're on your phone. I don't want to leave your message.
We gotta get it sponsored. Joe in the
That-
world.
Joe in the world. That is just great.
I enjoy it.
Man. You should have
Jimmy
heard
on the
Solana.
phone and Joe in the world. Because
You
I
should have
enjoy
heard
Jimmy trying to
Solana
call
earlier
people.
this morning trying to check this all with Joe to make sure he could do this technologically, which is just a FaceTime call essentially, but like Solana like put an hour in this afternoon and then called me and he goes, "We got to get younger friends of the show."
Well, what's funny is I spent an hour showing him that he could just turn his back to whatever he wants us to see with his face in it and talk to us so we could see the Slurpee action behind us. And all we really got was just Joe Zagacki.
Which that made it so much better to me. I love that. I absolutely love it because half the time it was just his neck. That was great. Well, happy 7-Eleven Day, everybody. That could not have been any better, in my opinion.